Hello, everybody. Hey, Tony. Hold on just a second. I'm just getting my chat screen adjusted here so I can read the ongoing live chat. Thank you for the email, Tony. That's great news. All right, JR, I'm going to start starring people as they come in. And sort of a last minute launch my show. How is everybody doing today? It is a beautiful 82 degrees here in sunny California. I'm in Central California. Just saying, my throat's all. And it's been quite a day. I've been following some of the speeches I missed in the Democratic convention. Absolutely, the energy of that convention is just phenomenal, and the speech is funny, to the point. I mean, just amazing to come out. The energy that's all behind this elections right now, and I do feel like Kamala is going to. She is definitely going to win. I see no problems. I do see some issues with a few of the states with getting their counts and certifications in. I think those things will be resolved in time for her to be officially brought in on the 20th of January when it's scheduled to be. And I think that'll be a really powerful inauguration if they do it on the 20th, because that's also Martin Luther King's birthday, which would make it historically symbolic all into itself. And the energy behind this election is absolutely amazing, though. And so it's hard not to try to keep up and follow. At least for me, I'm a little bit of a politics junkie. Anyways, so I'm going to do a reading for the collective. We know how the collective always goes. It sort of pulls in a little bit of political, a little bit of how the collective consciousness is going. The amount of energy that's running in the United States right now, I think it's really high. You know, hey, Wolfie. Is it Helly? I know you said hello. Typing like me now. So, for the collective. Well, Trump showed right up on top of this. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be a political for the collective. That's okay. In the center of the reading, well, let's do from the past. We have the moon card. Those are hidden secrets, things in the shadows, pretty much the political atmosphere that we have right now. In the center of the reading, though, I have the Empress. I think this is representative of Kamala Harris and her accepting the nomination for the Democratic Party and her campaign. The Empress is, pregnant with new possibilities, and I think that's what we're getting. Although this is not going to be an easy battle, but she's going to take a knee. She's going to fight the fight. She's not letting it bound up. She's going to work through the obstacles. Above her, the devil. This is Trump just trying to put the screws in, trying to do what Trump does, all that energy. But below, which is what counts, the strength. She's rising up with that strength. That energy clearly is turning into a Kamala reading for the collective. Told you I probably would. Anyways, we're rising up with this strength. We have got the messenger, and that messenger is deliverance of truth. He's delivering that truthful message to us, telling people, take a look at what you want. Do you want democracy? Do you want freedoms? Do you want to move forward? Or do we want to, as like how King Jeffrey said in the speech that I watched this morning, do you want to go back to the 1825 plan? No, the 1925 plan. No. Oh, it's a 2020 plan. Yeah, I thought it was hilarious the way he did that. But yeah, this is the truth coming out. What is it that people really want? We want a country that's moving forward, not a country that's moving backwards. The way we're feeling right now is we are feeling like we have 5 cups, the 5 of cups. 3 of our cups are tipped over. We've got 2 cups left still. We're in the game. This is our cup's half full. We're on our way to winning. And just have to remember, everybody needs to get out there and vote. Every vote counts. There is no excuse not to make a vote. And I have to admit, in the 2016 election, I didn't care much for Hillary, although I had to vote for her. And I didn't care at all for Trump. And I didn't cast my ballot. And I'm in California, so it probably would have made a difference in California. Just gave her one more popular vote. But how many people out there did the same thing I did? We can't do that this election. We need to get out and vote. So if you're going, check with your neighbors, elderly, anybody that needs a ride, carpool down there. The polls are going to be crowded this year. So get down early, expect lines, expect hard time finding parking, etc., etc. We have the sun shining on us, though. This is the position, the influence that's behind this. The sun is shining on us. We have hope. We know sun is a great card. We know we're going to win this. No question about it. So, the sun is shining on us. I have the emperor here, which is, I'm hearing Donald Trump, the emperor. He doesn't look all too happy because he's fearing all this is coming towards him. And he's losing it right now. I mean, the tweets have just gone rampant. But in the end, Kamala, I seen her a lot as the Queen of Pentacles, but the King, she's moving into presidential, or not of Pentacles, of Wands, and she's going to be moving into a presidential. So the masculine of this card, take it for what it is. He's that strong leader. He's intuitive. He's creative. She's carrying that energy. She's there for the people. She is there to use creative energies and her strength and that fire energy to launch her new direction, that new way. So that's where I see the collective is pushing this. And yes, I think it has a lot of collective energy that's coming off the Democratic convention and all that. That's what it's feeling like. And it's all about the politics right now and how it's affecting us. Hi, Mary Lloyd. Let me add you to the list. I'm making a list. I'm doing 5 card readings today. And Wolfie, if you stay in the show, would you remind me when it's 4:30? Because I need to get off at 4:30 because tonight is date night. Although we're not going out, we're going out. We're just not going out to dinner tonight. I've actually got dinner in my crock pot or my pressure cooker cooking. So we're very tight on money this week. Get paid next week. So we're eating in, but the dancing's free. So, and it's got a good singer coming out tonight. His name is Tony Scorpio. We're big fans. He does a mix of American music and Hispanic music. And oh my God, the man has a voice. And he can sing Sinatra too. And he does a couple of Sinatra ballads in English and in Spanish. So absolutely phenomenal group of people we go out dancing with every week. And we've made a lot of friends doing it. We have a lot of fun. So we're really looking forward tonight. And Tony even gave us T-shirts. Of course, we get to know all the singers and everything because it's a group of about 50 to 75 people every Saturday and Sunday, or Friday and Saturday nights. They have one Sunday too, but we never go on the Sundays. Sundays, it happens really early. And after going out 2 nights in a row, it's too much for us. So anyways, I am going to just start down the list with JR for the first person of the reading. I'm just going to work down the list as I go. And I can see the chat. It's a little bit, let me shrink that so I can actually read it. Control. There we go. I do a pop-out box on the side of the StreamYard chat so I can actually read the real time because there is about a 1.5-minute delay. Now, as I'm just forwarding to everybody, when I read, I channel. And when I channel, words look like hieroglyphics to me. So until I pull out of the channel, if I've gone, depending on how far I've gone into it, I've gone into the channel and crossed that step over, I can't read the chat. So I can't respond immediately. But as soon as I pull out, the words come back. So I will try to keep shifting back and forth. It gets a little taxing going back and forth. And I need to record some. I have been getting download after download after download after download after download. And I've got a notebook. I've been writing my downloads, and I need to do a recorded video because it's going to be easier than going live and doing it. So watch for an upcoming recorded video with political downloads with on different topics. And I may talk about some of them today, things that have popped up in my concerns of what's happening in our world. And I know I have more people in the room than that. Let's see, Meredith. And I will watch for additional people coming in the room because we usually get 15 minutes, 20 minutes into it, and people start getting the notification. I didn't even look to see who else was on this afternoon. I usually do. It's just so that, I'm not trampling over other mainstream readers and competing with them or competing with friends of mine that are also doing lives. So if somebody else pops in and has a live and you need to go, I understand. Prefer you staying to give me the algorithm. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to donate, I posted my link. My PayPal link is it's paypal.me/rstafford989. It's going to pop up with my husband's name, Roger Stafford, because it's a joint PayPal account. So if you do want to donate, all donations are greatly, greatly appreciated, and help support the channel and pay for programming and the StreamYard and the like. So anyways, I'm going to start with JR, and we're going to do 5-card readings tonight. We're going to run the Mercedes this evening. I love this deck. No, we're not. I heard no, not this deck. Okay, let's go with... Isn't that funny when decks talk to you? Hi, Marby. I'm going to add you to the list. Just a second, I'm going to switch over. All my decks are pre-shuffled, but I always like to do a couple extra fresh shuffles. Good measure. Okay. That feels right. Okay, we're coming in on this week for you, JR, with the King of Cups. This is that emotional king. He's strong, he's nurturing, he's caring, he's looking out for everything around him in his kingdom, his environment, or in your family. And you're just at peace. Is a peaceful king. He's not aggressive. He's emotional. He's connected to everybody's feelings, empathic to people around him. And of course, it's a water sign, so that's your intuition, your higher powers. You use all those aspects in your life. Right now, I have judgment, and that judgment is you're reaching up into your highest self, your higher self. This is that higher self, the image of the higher self. You're looking inside your higher self and asking yourself for direction, questions, and knowing how to move forward in this energy. In the center of the reading, I've got the King of Pentacles, which is a wonderful card to have because this is the king that represents financial security within your household, within your world, your little country, so to speak, in your family. It's that financial stability, and it's strong and it's good. And he's knowledgeable. He's good with finances. He's good at securing his kingdom and providing. And you're moving into the future in the energy of that Ace of Swords. That's that truth, that higher self. I love this higher self card and this truth, this Ace of Swords is that powerful energy of truth, fierceness, it's a strong battle. Very, very positive cards, very positive energy for you coming this way. And the final card in this reading is the World. So everything's going good. It's positive. You're working in the realms of that energy, and it's fulfilling. It's a completion of a cycle. It's working through the whole cycle and feeling very secure. The underlying card of the reading is the Seven of Cups. This is that manifestation card. That eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which way do I want to go? Well, why not all the way? Manifest what you want. Put it out there in the universe. What is it that you want? What do you want to succeed? What are your dreams? Make a list, a very positive list. And hi, Cheryl, welcome in. I will add you to the list. But manifest your dreams, what you want. You do have a little bit of worries wandering behind, and it's this up and coming period. I have the Five of Cups. This is worries that leave you a little bit emotional, but you're not going to hold on to those emotions. You're going to look at them, assess them, and determine, do I need to be holding on to these? What lessons have I learned? Am I going through this, or am I just looking back at the past? If it's not serving you, pour it down the drain. As you can see, she's pouring all those worries down the drain. Let that flow out of you. Wash away. It's no longer serving you. Look at the positive lessons you've learned in life and let it move forward. You will get a couple sleepless nights over this thinking about it. Don't overwhelm yourself with sleepless nights. This is that Nine of Swords. Those are crows. Crows are messengers. They're letting you know you've done good. You can move through this now. So maybe as you're having a sleepless nights, when you do fall asleep, you'll have those dreams that are telling you, hey, you've overcome these obstacles. Remember, obstacle dreams that you're overcoming something sometimes can come in the way of nightmares. I learned a long time ago when my mom taught me how to do dream analysis. Nightmares that seem scary and obstacles that you keep on going over and you're moving upwards towards that in any kind of dream is an indicator that you overcome those obstacles and you're moving forward. So remember that if you're having a bad dream and it's sleepless and it wakes you up and all that, that's just telling you you've overcome this obstacle, and that final nightmarish dream is a restless dream can be just that message to you to sort of make you pay attention that Even though it seems scary, it's actually a very positive dream in the sense that the meaning is almost reversed to what it's displaying to you. It's very interesting. Hi, Trend Zone. I'll add you to the list. I'm just adding people as I see the movement of the screen. So, know that there's no reason to worry about anything coming up. This is just getting rid of some of that old baggage that creeps up on us every so often. You do have options coming towards you, though. These crows are bringing you options that are going to be great for you. You're not going to go into this blindly. You're going to go into this very positively. Whatever decision options you take, positive ones, they're going to present different paths, but both paths will be paths that give you meet your goals in the future, and meeting your life path. It's just a coming in different ways of which way do you want to take the option, and they present them, and they'll represent them in either the same way or a different way later, again, on the one that you didn't choose. So know that whatever decisions you make are going to be good and going to provide you lessons and move you forward in the future. And the final card of this in the underlying reading is that Knight of Wands, that great foundation, that celebration, that fire energy that's bringing you forward, making you want to celebrate with those beating to your own drum. This is a fast-moving night. It's a night with a lot of energy, a lot of charge. You use your creativity to get the job done and to move forward. So blessings to you, JR. Don't worry about that sleepless night or having bad dreams or anything. Just know that if you do, they're good. The ones that come off a little unsettling and scary can be great dreams. Just letting you know that you're making it past obstacles that have come up to you in your life, and you're on the road to very positive light. The cards are great for you, so just go with the flow. Of course, I'm a Pisces, so we like to go with the flow. Or that water energy, everything's fluid in our lives. Remember, Pisces swim in circles, so we go up, we go down, we go all around. But we have faith. Anybody knows my last year, it goes around and around. That's for sure. Yeah, I'm going to try to remember to move everybody. Tony. Let me get these cards a real good shuffle for you, Tony. Nice to see you here. I talked to a finance company this week, Tony. Starting to get things in line, get the house put up in the market. We're trying to shoot for November to get the house sold, and that will get us through the first of the year and hopefully ability to buy after January here in the area we're moving into. Real estate sales are great. It's a buyer's market. March through August, which would be a really perfect time of year for us to lock into a loan and relocate. And so we're getting things slowly in motion. Still catching up with our finances. That's what I'm doing right now. Is I'm actually working with them because my husband's a vet. We're working with a veterans mortgage company also provides financial services. And so I'm going to be talking to a financial service provider to help me clear a few things that have that we still have to pay off. I still have doctor bills I'm paying on and things like that. And I'm trying to just get real organized and hey, advice is advice. So I'm not afraid of taking a little bit of friendly advice of how to best go about getting things done so that we have the best credit possible to go in on a new purchase. Plus, we can also pre-qualify our loans and all that through the VA loans. can't lock into a new VA loan until we sell this house because we are financed under a VA. And of course, I watch the trends of the market, and we're hoping to clear a reasonable amount of money so that we can actually put a nice down payment so we can reduce our house payment to about half what we're paying here in California, which will give us money to actually be retired, folks. And maybe we'll get to actually do a little bit of traveling from that time to time and not just to see our grandchildren. Because as we move to the East Coast, I have friends in Canada, and Brenda, for one, who doesn't live that far into Canada. She lives about an hour north of Niagara. And one, I can't wait to go see Niagara Falls. And two, I cannot wait to meet her in person. We talk all the time, but just connecting with people. And of course, I was born in Washington, D.C., and we left when I was 18 months old. And I have always wanted to see Washington, D.C. as an adult or even as a child, but I've never made the trip. My grandkids go all the time because they live on the East Coast. And so I cannot wait to get into D.C. and really do a tour. And it'd be great to do it after Trump is no longer in Washington, D.C., any place to be found. With the new administration, I think the energy in that city is going to really change and be a wonderful place to visit again. And I think the tensions will be better. Oh, sorry, I'm reading for Tony. If you guys didn't know. Oh, where are you? There you are. Well, excuse me. Hopefully my voice isn't too bad. I'm hearing the hoarseness in my voice. I know. Yeah, I'm going to get a hold of Tony, and she's going to take me on the grand tour of D.C. Didn't know that, did you, Tony? She doesn't live that far away from D.C. Actually, I look very forward to meeting you at some point, Tony. You're absolutely a wonderful person. I'll buy you lunch or dinner or both. Should be fun. I like this first card into the reading. Is that Knight of Swords? He is running up a hill into the truth. After that email you sent me, did you get it? I feel like you're running up and achieving things. You know your truth. You know what's coming. I'm feeling really good about this. I have the next card into the reading. Is that King of Cups? That's that emotion, that emotional card. That's that creative, intuitive strength, empathic. You know how things are going to go. You know how it feels, what it is you need to do. That's your organizational skills. That's that fluidity that you have in what you do. And you've got a grasp on this. No, at the center of the reading, this is the Three of Pentacles. This is you working with conjunction with a team of people. That doesn't surprise me at all, knowing what you're looking at. Yes, it takes a team, but you're going to be a great team leader. I'm seeing you in a leadership position in this. And but it takes a team to launch off what you're going to be doing. And it's going to be great. There is some heartache and some disappointment. I think that's more, it's not a loss that you're going to have. This is going to, it's that feeling of change. Am I doing the right thing? You know, you're always questioning, am I doing the right thing? Is this the opportunity that I've been waiting for? Yes. My guys are saying yes. These are opportunities, as we discussed before. They're watching you. They know what they want. They know your skills. They know your background. And it is not going to be a heartache. I'm feeling like this is yours. If you want it, it's yours. And you've been selected. You know, go forward. You're going to have options in this. I don't know if this is options of scheduling, or if this is once you get into that change that you're looking at, if there's going to be a lot of options and opportunities and decisions to make on which direction you want to take this. I think you're going to have um, a lot of input in and the directions and how to make this work using that fire energy. You'll have a good team to work with. You'll throw out a lot of ideas and to make them come to fruition. So I think this is a wonderful card. Let's look at the underlying reading cards, and I haven't even peeked because I didn't pull them. Oh, great. Right off the bat, the underlying card of this reading is the High Priestess. That's you in connection with your guides, with spirit, leading you the way. This is you knowing and having that beautiful energy, being able to tap in for that guidance and that knowledge and that connection of your higher self and your guides. The Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, truth, knowing. This is a knowledgeable, powerful card. That card is that showing you're a fighter, you have strength, you can take you all the way. Oh, look at this, the Ten of Cups. Absolutely phenomenal. This is prosperity, happy family. This is, you're moving up. Great cards. I love this. See, I told you it's good. And you're riding this chariot. You're driving this chariot. So take it forward with this chariot card. You're not going blindly. You are in full control of the destination of your chariot. So it's up to you to decide where it is you want to go and how you want to get there. And those opportunities are coming toward you. Trust in yourself. You're taking that leap of faith now. You have put the time in, the education, and everything towards these goals. And you're taking that leap of faith and making that next step. And guess what comes out from behind it? The World. Absolutely phenomenal cards, Tony. Absolutely phenomenal cards. Don't worry about that heartache card. That's just I think that's internal more than anything. Is maybe a little bit of internal fear. Oh, I heard a big yes on that of that change. You want change, but it's still a little scary. It's that new position. It's that new opportunities. That what in hex. Go with it. You've got this, girl. I see all good. Okay, and the next person on my list is Mary Lloyd. Blessings to you, Tony. And hello, Mary Lloyd. How are you doing today? Nice to see you in the room. No problem, Tony. I love your energy. Okay, Mary. Let's see what's happening. Ooh la la. Yeah, the first card out is the Lover's card. I'm not so sure you're looking for a new lover, though. I think it's partnerships. It's either with your current spouse or with an employer or somebody in your life. It's a good partnership. This is a bonded partnership. Love, trust, positive energy, wrapped around a lot of trust. And this is a good partnership because it is moving you forward with that Ace of Pentacles. This Ace of Pentacles, I love this Ace of Pentacles because if you look closely, and I don't know if my camera can pick it up, this Pentacle's in her hands and it's got roots. That's sitting down the roots like a seed where you're growing prosperity in your life. And you're doing this with a significant other or partner in your life. I don't know if this is your spouse or if this is a business partner or a partner in crime at work, but you guys are setting down some foundations. You like to worry a little bit because I have you worrying in the center of the reading with this Five of Pentacles. feeling like you might be left outside of something, don't worry. You got the key. It's sitting right in front of the door. Just get up, pick up that key, and open the door because you're not left behind. You just need to not worry so much. Open that door because opportunity is coming your way. And with this opportunity, and it's funny because this is a theme card last the 18th, last time I read. I just remember the date. Um, I got the 6 of Wands, and they were reading that day, except for the very last one, which was or 6 of Swords, which is very strange to get the same one card theming through everybody's reading. But this is that moving from stormy waters to calmer waters, and that's what you're doing. I think it's financial growth and prosperity. You're a little worried sometimes about your finances or about that energy, but it's positive. And this is just telling you, whatever difficulty you've had in the past, you're moving out of that now and into that calmer waters. You have a good foundation start because I've got the Four of Pentacles. Or I'm sorry, I got Pentacles on the brain. I've been listening to some tapes. This is a money sign you put in your palm, 7, 8, 9. You put it in your intentions and you meditate with it and visualize your intentions. This is supposed to bring prosperity. Hey, I'll try anything. I have faith. So, but you have a good foundation started. And also with the 7 of Wands, it's that fire energy, but it's the 4 cards. When you get that 4 of Wands, that's a good foundation. It's celebratory. A lot of times you'll see the 4 Wands look like they're, I don't know, out in front of a great big house or in front of a wedding or something like that. But it's just telling you have a good foundation going. That's that fire energy. You're moving forward. It's a really good card. So don't let in the center of the reading, don't let a little worry about anything get in your way because it's not. Hey, Sherry, I'm going to add you to the list. What time is it? Okay. I'm watching my clock. Sorry about that, everybody. I just need to be off by 4:30. In about 5 minutes, about a quarter till, I'm going to close the list for the day. So anybody else that comes in, I'll try to get 1 card readings. I hate leaving people behind. I'm having a great day, Sherry. Okay, the underlying cards of the reading, Mary Lloyd, is the 10 of Wands. This is those wands, that's fire energy again. That is looking at the problems that you've been worrying about. That center worry card. Walking away from it. Only taking the good stuff along with you. And letting all the rest go behind because it's no longer serving you. You only take forward things that serve you. You've already crossed those obstacles. Know that you've crossed those obstacles. Look how short that fence is too. Step up the fence. This is that wand energy, that fire energy. You got a lot of fire energy. Fire energy carries creativity. It carries knowledge, intuition. It's great energy to have. Trust in that energy because it is moving you forward. You got Pentacles and Wands all throughout your reading. This is the only cup I've seen. The cup is the 4 of Cups. This is options and opportunities being presented to you. Don't just put your hand up and reject an option that doesn't sound like. Consider all options before making decisions, even the one that seems less likely. Weigh those options and before you make a decision. Don't do it on an emotional whim. Take the time to really look at things. We'll say, look at the fine print. Look at what's behind the opportunities, options that are being presented. And then the final card, I'm definitely got 2 cards here. The King of Wands, yet another king. That's your strength, that fire energy. This is a king that's protective. He's creative. He has tons of energy. Wands are all about action, taking action, using your strength to win those battles. and move forwards. And the final outcome card of this reading is that Queen of Pentacles. Financial security, which this card started out in, is the financial security and feeling like you were going to be left a little out on the cold, but you're not. You're going to get that financial security you've been looking for, and it's coming in the work you're doing and the obstacles you overcome. Don't worry about the little things. You're not left out in the cold. You're moving forward. You're moving in a very positive direction, and the outcome is great. So blessings to you, Mary Lloyd. And I can't wait to see what Brenda and Ann get for you on Sunday, because I know you follow Brenda, and I love those two together. Aren't they great? And I was so blessed that when Ann is not available or something's going on, that Brenda gives me a call to fill in for her. Brenda and I are really good friends, and it's so nice. And I love working with her. She's just a beautiful person. That's who I was talking about when I get moved to the East Coast. That's one I'm going to work on, making a trip up there and seeing her and her husband and meeting and all that. And I can't wait. Canada is so beautiful. I have not been to Eastern Canada, but I grew up right on top of BC, so I've been Vancouver all the way out to Trail and north to Trail, and Canada is utterly beautiful. The people are so nice there. So hey, Tammy, welcome to the room. And you came in just in time. That you are the last person I'm adding to the list, Tammy. Let me go over, and the list is now closed, because I'm trying to be off by 4:30 at the latest. I'll run a little over. I always do. 4:30 is the goal, so I'm off before 5. The method to my madness. As Wolfie always tells me, you always end up reading for everybody in the room anyways. I try. Last week, though, if you saw me, I just petered down. I just ran out of energy. Oh, you're welcome, JR. Okay. Here's my good buddy, Snow Wolf. Yeah. Very unusual. I haven't talked to him all day. We usually talk not every single day, but pretty darn close to it. Been friends for a long time. We've been through a lot together, haven't we? Okay, I love this first card. Need I explain the sun to you, Wolf? Well, we know where this is taking us. The Knight of Wands. You're going to take charge. Everything's going to go good. You're taking charge of the situation right now, and you're moving forward. And the night that sun is shining on you. Told you so. In the center of the reading, I get that 6 of Cups. This is that nostalgia card. You're always looking back and you're looking forward. You know what? You're seeing the growth in yourself. You're seeing the growth from childhood up to maturity, and it's working, and it's wonderful, and it's been a long journey, but it's been a good journey in that process, learning a lot about yourself and moving forward. You're coming into the 9 of Pentacles. I see financial opportunities coming your way. So I don't know what that is, but that's not a bad thing. That could be money or financial opportunities, changes in something financial in your life, which I think we talked about a little bit the other day. But you have that going forward. Always remember to be charitable. I know you are. Charitable to your neighbors, charitable to your friends, charitable to people around you. Charity comes in many, many ways. Charity can come by offering somebody a bottle of water when they're walking by. Charity can come from somebody offering you or giving you an employment lead. It could be just giving somebody the pocket change out of your pocket when you're in line at the store because they're a few cents short. It is just a beautiful thing. It's that gesture that you make out in society, and the ones that come back at you that are at least expected. And it always pays off tenfold. So I always try to be as charitable as possible. And sometimes that's difficult because, and it's been a really tight year, but still I have myself, my time, my readings, my, friendships. Charity comes in many, many, many different ways. And I've had a lot of people in my life be wonderful around me too. So eye of justice. Mountains are obstacles, but I don't think you put the mountain up as an obstacle, did you? What is it? They used to do a thing where they use symbolism like that. I can't think of what it was called. Underlying card of the reading is that fire energy. Or no. Yeah, fire energy. This is the Ace of Wands. This is your higher self. Also, you're an Aries. I know you're an Aries. This is using that fire energy within you, that creativity, that knowledge, that higher self, that connection with spirit. And you know that. And talking about somebody that opened up from Lionsgate. Jeez. Amazing. You're driving your own chariot right now, and you can take that wherever you want to go. I think this is you driving in the area you want. You have abundance with the Ten of Cups. Abundance comes in many ways too. This is that happy family card. Feeling abundance in your life that can be coming from all different sources. People around you that can come with financial abundance, with whatever you're looking at. The Ace of Swords, that knowing your own truth and being able to use that and move forward. And the Two of Cups, partnerships. You work in partnerships with people. I know you and I are in partnership a lot. We do a lot of talking. We're a support team here with each other. And it's a beautiful friendship, and I'm blessed to know you. Well, and hopefully we can get on here together, and he is quite the intuitive. Trying to get him to come on and do I want to do some channeling, and it helps when I have somebody that can read the chat, feed me questions, and give me questions that I don't already have, so I can answer. And we work so much together in channeling. I'm extremely responsive for him. When he's just asking me general questions, I can just snap answer right back. So we just haven't had the time. We both have had busy things going on this last week or two, and trying to get through those. So, but we will get together and get that. We want to do some practice videos and stuff because he hasn't been in the medium yet, and it's really sort of scary when you first start working with other people. My anniversary was on 8/8, and I was really, really busy that week. I've been on my channel for 3 years now, which I never put on. I usually do a Lionsgate program, which I never got recorded, which I should still do, even though it's past. But it'll explain what Lionsgate is and everything. But I started 7 years ago working with different readers, and I started with Scott Kirby, who is with Scott Allen's. Can't think of his channel. I think he just calls it Scott Allen's program. He has a Sunday program that pops up about 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. He works with Nancy's Garden a lot now, But I was a guest on his show, and we had become friends, and he invited me to come on. He noticed me putting my 2 cents in the background, and he said, you're a psychic, aren't you? And I said, yeah, actually I am. And he invited me to come on and read with him, and I have been reading ever since. And I first started reading with him, Debbie, and Lilac Lantern, and it was the most. I mean, I left that show the first time I did a program live. I'd never done it, and I really hadn't really ever read tarot to anybody in person. I've been playing around with tarot, but I've always been intuitive and stuff. But I came out of that. It was like being pulled into this vortex of energy. And I was just vibrating after that show. It was the strangest experience I'd ever had. Just getting pulled into with other people's energy. When you see multiple psychics working together, the energy pool, it's like a big pool of energy, and you're almost like in this vortex of energy. You get used to it so you don't like feel all jittery and everything. But the first time you do it, it's just like, wow, it was amazing though. But I was looking back and thinking, geez, how long has it been since I first started in YouTube? It's been 7 years now. It's amazing. It's been amazing, right? I have met so many people and so many good friends. And different psychics I've worked with off and on. I know I need to get back with some of the psychics I originally started with and start collaborating with a few of them. But yeah, it's been really fun. And I wouldn't give it up for the world. I absolutely love reading for everybody. So anyways, I'm going to go on and move forward here. Not so nervous, vain. Yeah, I don't never see you as a vain person. I told him, well, you just feed me the questions and then you can put in your own 2 cents because he's very intuitive. And this is Marby. I'm not even going to try to. I'm really bad at names, so I'm not going to even try to slaughter your name. Gangara. I give it. Hope I didn't slaughter it too bad. Let's see what cards have for you, Marby. I like your first name, though. That's a neat name. What are you doing? Look what I have playing on the floor. Come on. I bought this cat tree. It's just out of sight. It has these furry, instead of being just flat, it has a couple of the condos, and then it has like a basket, but it's made out of soft blankety fabric. And I thought the cats are gonna love that hammock type. Oh yeah. I have 4 kittens and 2 in each basket usually every night. And they love that cat tree. They'd have more fun with it. And yes, for years I was a single cat lady. Now I'm a married cat lady with a dog. I had dogs when I was single too, but I've always had cats. Okay, Marby, coming into this reading, we get the 4 of Cups. Those are options that are presenting yourself. And like I said before about the 4 of Cups, don't neglect any options. Take all options into consideration, even the one that may seem least likely, or that last offer, or that first offer. You have options. You have decisions to make. Take every option that comes and presents itself to you under consideration before you disregard them, because it's that one you disregard without really considering, maybe that one that you look back later and say, What if I had taken a look at that a little stronger? So doing there. Four is foundational. These are setting foundations, and I have the Four of Swords. This is a card, and the way this card is represented. This card in the traditional Rider White deck is the soldier that's come back from war, and he's laying on the coffin and reflecting the battle and his survival and on. Well, it's the same gift in this card. It's that line in your nest, that contemplating your truths and how you got through, healing your heart, and looking at the options that you have coming in there. These are the foundations that are set in your life, and you need to know your truth, your inner truth, and this will help you move forward. Now, don't get too caught up in over analyzing yourself, though, because that's going to cause some mental conflict, as I always say. This is my conflict card. These are false conflicts. So if you look at the close details of this card, they're pretend fighting. Nobody's actually hurt. Nobody's dying. They just are using these wooden sticks and play fighting, basically. This is just getting all that mumble jumble in your head organized and working through it. Do it in a positive way. Look for your truths. And then things that aren't serving you any longer, you need to let go of those things and know that they no longer serve you. Don't overdwell, don't overanalyze on those things. Ask yourself, what lessons did I learn from this? And how can I bring those lessons forward so I don't, one, make the same mistakes again, and two, what have I accomplished from it? Because you know what? My mom always said, we can always recognize the negative things that are in our lives. It's acknowledging the positive things that come out of what seemed negative that is harder to do. So that's something I always do when I look at something that's happened and I'm feeling like overwhelmed. Is that little saying my mom always told me, quit dwelling on the negative. What positive came out of it? She'd make me sit down and figure out what positive came out of it. And you know what? I always found something positive for it. And that moved me out of that intercontemplation and that feeling down, and it launched me into the next activity, always growing from it. So always look for that positive aspect in anything that you're overanalyzing in yourself, or that you feel like you've had this major obstacle holding you back, because you've learned something out of that. And what we do is we learn from our mistakes. That's what we take forward. We don't hold on to how we got there and the mistakes we made. We hold on to the lessons we've learned to bring them forward. The next card in the reading moving forward is that Knight of Swords. This is a great thing. That knight is a fast moving knight. He's moving in his strength, his power, his the ability to fight for truth and justice, and he's running uphill. Anytime you're moving in an upward motion, you are moving forward. You are lifting yourself up. So know that. Don't let this down. Uplift yourself. You're running towards something, and here you've got this um this crow that you're following. He's leading you. He's a messenger. He's leading you into an upward position. And after that, we've got the Three of Cups. This is a celebration card, but this card is also linked the way it's depicted here is the Big Dipper. Your cup is full and you're connected to the stars. It's a very positive card, and you have reason to celebrate because you are moving very forward in life in a very positive way. The underlying card of the reading is that King of Pentacles. That's financial security. So know that that's coming your way. Yeah, another 5. Pour out those worries. Don't let them linger around. They're not serving you any longer. Get through them. So you're going to have a little bit of up and down in this cycle. Well, a lot of up and down in this cycle because we also got that feeling like you've been left out in the cold with this 5 of Pentacles. See right here? There's the key to that door. Get up, open the door, quit worrying about things from your past and not feeling like you're a little left out. You're not. You have the ability to open your own doors. So get up and open your doors because things are very positive. This is a big yes card. This is a positive card. This is that planted seed card. This is the Ace of Pentacles, financial stability. And you have got your seed rooted. The King of Pentacles is coming in, telling you, yes, financial stability, your house, your home, your family, stable. And this is that reinforcement of that. And you're doing this in partnership with another, probably your spouse or somebody you work with. Somebody is in partnership with you moving forward in this energy. You are the Queen of Pentacles, so you've got this. Got the King and Queen. That's got to be you and your spouse, or you and your partner. Yeah, looks good. Don't let those fives get you. And you know what? Where is my phone? We got 3 5s here. Let's see what 3555 means. I love numerology. You're receiving a powerful message from the universe in the form of an angelic number, 555. The significance of the number is it's an impact on various aspects of life and how to interpret and respond to the message. Blah, blah, blah. Trying to get to the actual message. Okay. They give you a background over numerology in this article. It's associated with change and transformation. It signifies a significant shift is about to occur in your life, whether it's been your relationship, your career, or personal growth. And the number 5 is known as a dynamic and a dramatic energy, bringing forth restlessness and a sense of urgency for action. When you see the number 555, and it is a sign that you need to embrace the change that are coming your way. It may be time to let go of the old patterns, habits, and relationships that are no longer serving you. Wow, look at the reflection in that reading, huh? And the universe nudging you towards personal growth, expectations, and urging you to step out of your comfort zone and embrace new opportunities. The whole thing was in the cards. Isn't that amazing? And then you got the 5, the 5, or the 3 5s. Wow. Isn't that funny how that happens? See, there is real meaning in why the cards show up the way they do and why they get noticed, huh? Sometimes it amazes me when that happens. Like when I'm pulling these postcards from heaven, or postcards from spirit, and how they reflect so many times on the actual cards that were pulled in the reading before I pulled the postcards. It's amazing how they can reflect. So blessings to you. You're single right now. Well, partnerships could be, a new partner, or it could be somebody you work with closely on the job. Partnerships aren't always personal relationships with a lover or whatever. I didn't get a new lover card. Usually if I see the lovers and partnerships, balance, things like that, all coming out 222s, those are new relationships. They can come in many forms, but but it looks like you're on your way. And the next person on my list is Cheryl. 408. Hey, we got good timing. After Cheryl, I've got Trend Zone. And then Tammy Bambi. And JR, I read for you already, didn't I? I think you were at the beginning. I know I read for JR. I don't know why I had you on here twice. I think I forgot to mark you off. Okay, so Cheryl, then Trenzone, and then Tammy Bambi. And that's unusual. Tammy was the last one in the room rather than the first one in the room. She's just always the first one in the room. Got her on a break. Okay, Cheryl. Ooh, I like these cards. Okay. Oh, wants to be read too. Okay, got a lot of underlying cards here. I may start with the underlying cards and then, no. Yeah, I'm going to start with the underlying cards. 5 of Cups. A little bit of worry. Things that aren't serving you, pour them down the drain. Walk away from them. Don't let them emotionally make you struggle and move forward. I get that 10 of Swords. This is you walking away from something that's not serving you. Following those crows, those messengers, and you're walking into the light. This is a positive card. Swords are always positive. You're letting those worries go. They're no longer burdening you. This is not the swords that are coming down on you like somebody's backstabbing you. Be aware of people in your environment, though. There is somebody in your environment showing up in the underlying cards that's representative of the devil. This is somebody that's trying to control you or make decisions for you or suppress you. Be aware of that. And don't let that person take control. This could be somebody that has a substance abuse problem that's always borrowing money or tapping into your help me stage. Be aware of that. You need to let this person go and not let this person make decisions for you or control you. Don't let somebody suppress you. Be aware that they're there and look at options that you have moving forward. You're being guided out of that energy. This is the Queen of Cups. And she's using her emotional energy to grab that intuition, that strength, that abundance and knowledge to grab a hold of that and to look forward. And you may want to, and you're using your guides. You're being guided in that direction to more positive energy of how to deal with this. Well, use that fire energy with this 10 of Swords, or this 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. This is walking away from things that aren't serving you and things that are trying to control you. Pack your bags with all the good things that you have in life and walk away, leaving everything else behind that's not serving you and that's burdening you. You are the high priestess. You have the ability to use your intuition and the higher powers and your higher self and tap into all that positive energy to be guided in the right direction so you know where you're going to go. This is going to lead you to, it looks like if you're married, this is you and your husband. Financial security with the king and queens coming out together as lovers or a new relationship. Maybe you're meeting your new king, but this person in your life, whoever this is, your spouse, your partner, the relationship you're in, your lover, your partnerships that you have is strong, is financially strong, and this will keep you above board and continue to give you strength. So I always love it when these cards come out together. When you get the pair, the king and the queen, that's that connection with your partner. It's usually a spouse or an intimate boyfriend, somebody you have a long-term relationship, girlfriend, whatever your situation is. But it looks like it's going good. The card reading, as we come into this, you get the victory card. So this is bringing you into victory. Well, that's the underlying energy of the reading is by taking action and taking control of the situation, not allowing somebody to suppress you, bring you down, and give you that negative energy. This is allowing you to be the victor of this process. And here you go. You got all these intuitive cards. Look at this. You've got the queen, you've got the high priestess, and now you've got the 7 of Wands, that fire energy where it allows you to rise above and be in connection with your inner self. You can manifest anything you want to. So as a magician in the center of the reading, this is going to allow you to manifest very positive energies. And so put it out there in the universe what it is your intentions are and how you want to achieve them. Always keep them positive, because that positive energy is the only way that the spirit's going to hear it. If you throw something negative in there, it's going to rebound on you. They'll give you that thing, but they don't hear that negative side. They'll just give it to you and you'll learn a new lesson. So when you're manifesting and you're putting that out there in the universe, that infamous universe, as you're putting that out there in, keep it positive, keep it forward moving. Options are coming your way. You will have a lot of decisions to make. Don't take any for granted. Like I said, when opportunity and options are presented to you, look at all the options and opportunities that are there before you make a very quick decision. Don't just disregard one because it seems less needed than the others. Take into consideration every single one, especially the one you first disregard, because that may be the most important option available. So, but don't disregard it quickly. And stay in temperance. This is my card. Temperance is patience, but it's also remember to take care of yourself. If you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of others. Your obligation isn't to take care of this devil, though. This obligation is to release yourself from them. Sometimes people just have to be on their own. If this is somebody that has a issue with drugs, alcohol, dependency, suppressiveness towards you, you need to let that person go. They need to figure their own stuff out. You don't need to be their caregiver, but be patient in this process. Allow yourself to heal after dealing with people like that and that energy. This is I love this reading. I think you've got this. It looks like you got a little obstacle going, a little worry there, but your outcome is great. So just go with that energy and know that you've got this and you can manifest that next step forward. You're getting the victory cards in this, though, and that's a great way to go through this energy, Cheryl. Okay, Trend Zone. How are you doing today, Gerald? Hope this finds you doing well. We've got 82 degrees here. You're welcome, Cheryl. 82 degrees here in sunny California. We're on a nice cool down finally after June and July being triple digits for almost 9 weeks. Oh, it was so needed. We've been in the mid to high 90s off and on this last week, and we're now dropping for a couple days into the 80s, which we haven't seen since May. Wow, May, since we've had 80-degree weather. So I'm loving it today. My air conditioning is not even running. It has been running all today. Which I can just hear the savings. For those of you that haven't been in California, Central California is a farming community. It's farming all up and down the Central Valley. We're the breadbasket of the world. And we grow everything from cotton to oranges, tomatoes, grapefruits. I mean, if it's grown, pistachios, we're the biggest pistachio farms in the nation. Is just down the road from me. And I've got like 4 bags in my pantry. But we grow walnuts. The city I live in is a dairy city. We're a dairy town here. And we have Kraft Foods and all kinds of cheese companies. Newtson's. One of the better companies. I can't think of the name. They gave me a couple of cases of butter for Christmas one year. I love to make. I'm a diabetic. I make candy I haven't done it in a couple of years, but because like last year wasn't making candy in the hospital, but I usually make a lot of candy at Christmas time, and I use real butter when I make candy and stuff. But and I miss it. But Land O'Lakes butter, yeah. We my husband and I donate time to one of the local food banks, although we haven't been doing it this last year. And food ends up, somebody else that works there will put it in our trunk. And what I do is I usually take it home and then give it all to my neighbors in need, because we know a lot of people. So we know people that have 2 and 3 generations living in under one roof. So we give it to those in need. But one of the ladies, Land O'Lakes, donated a ton of butter, and she goes, oh, I put some butter in your car because I know you make candy this time of year. And she goes, you will bring some into the church, won't you? Because we're doing this through one of the churches. And it's the church we got married in. And so, yeah, I make candy for the family, the loved ones, my business associates, and the church that year. But it was fun because it was the last year my mom and I made candy together, and she passed away the year after that. She was diagnosed with cancer the month before, and she passed away the following year in February. Not the immediate year, but the year after. She lived 18 months after her diagnosis. But so I was really glad we had it. And it's probably one of the last wonderful, wonderful memories of Christmas I have with my mom. So anyways, Gerald, see what's coming up for you. I heard change decks. Okay, which deck do we want to use, Gerald? I know, I'm going to make this one fun. I got my Alice in Wonderland deck here. I like this deck. Okay. Okay. I love this deck. I love Alice in Wonderland, though. The first card in the reading is that 5 of Cups. You're just trying to reach up there and get those cups. But you know what? You've got 2 down on the ground by you that are sitting upright and not spilling over. Your cup's half full. Even though there's 3 down, there's two full cups here. And, the other cups didn't have that much liquid in them. That's why there's not a ton of water all over the floor. It's just starting to drip off the edge of that table. Anyways, don't let worry run you behind. That's emotional stress that you don't need. You got 2 cups still full, so look forward into the positive of what's going on. You got the Chariot card. You're running your own show. You're running your own game, and I love the ostrich. I used to love to play croquet when I was a kid. It was a big thing when I was a kid in our family. Anyways, I came from a pretty good sized family. I only have one sister, but it came from. We lived near a lot of relatives, so croquet was something we played regularly. And I love this, but you're driving your own chariot, and you're not doing this blindly. You're taking charge. Chariot's like the 8 of Wands card. It's a fast action card. It's moving you forward. And you are driving this chariot, and are going to be the one that makes those decisions on how you go forward. You have the Knight of Pentacles. This is a slow, steady moving knight, but this is the knight delivering messages, are bringing good fortune towards you. He's just steady as he goes, and this is how you're moving. Steady as you go in your chariot. Steady as you go is going to financially be great outcomes. You're also the magician. You will make up, and I love this card. It's that caterpillar that tells her eat one side of the mushroom or the other. You're the magician, though. Maybe this is your magic mushroom, but you're going to go on that magic mushroom ride, and you're going to create and manifest what you want to come forward. Just put that out there in the universe and be positive, positive, positive when you put it out there of what you want your goals to be and how you want to achieve those goals. Make a big picture, write yourself a big check, for financial security, because that's coming your way. See it happening, visualize it, and have that manifest for you. You've got the Page of Wands. This is a Page of Wands that's telling you you're creative. Use your creativity. He's bringing you energies of creativity. Wands are your fire energy, so you can charge forward with that fire energy, that creativity to move forward. And you have those abilities. You have the knowledge, the creativity. These are all the things that those wands are representing. And that strength energy to move forward. So move forward in that Leo energy, that fire energy. It's bringing you a lot. You're the high priestess, so to speak. This is a high priestess pregnant with new possibilities. Things are going to be coming towards you in a positive way. Lots of opportunities using that creative energy. You're doing this in partnership with somebody else, a business partnership, whatever. You got the Lovers. Could be a spouse, but I'm feeling like this is business partnership with a lot of changes in your financial world that you're working towards. You will have a few sleepless nights with this Nine of Swords, but don't worry about it. You're going to get through this. These swords aren't going to get you. They're all above you. So are all the truths about it. So let that go and just lay down and get some rest. You're the King of Cups, that emotional king. The Cups is a king of abundance. He's going with the flow in this card. He's floating along on his pedestal with his cups, going with that flow, that water energy, that creativity, that intuition, that emotion. So go with the flow, and it's going to bring you on the journey, because you've got the Page of Pentacles bringing you messages of financial stability coming your way. So trust in the energy. You got two great finance cards. You got that King of Pentacles, steady as you go, and the Messenger telling you it's coming. So blessings to you. Get that manifestation energy going and manifest that away, because you are riding this chariot and you make the decisions on how you're going through this energy. Blessings to you, Gerald, and I hope to see you tomorrow. And next day, I should be on tomorrow afternoon, too. I'll try to get on as early as 2 Pacific time, which will be 2, 3, 4, 5 Eastern time. So wherever you live in the time zones across, come join me. And of course, I will be on again on Sunday. I should touch base with Brenda and make sure Anne's going to be on. If not, maybe I can jump on with Brenda. I love working with her. But we'll see. No, I need to reach out to Sharon from Rhubarb and get a hold of her. We're really good friends too. We used to read together all the time. And have her come and join me one of these days. Cups picking up, huh? Cheers. My big 30-ounce thing of water. I drink, I eat ice. This thing's packed in ice. I eat all the ice out of it, and then I drink all the water out of it. And I go through anywhere from 6 to 8 of these a day. and through the night. I'm like a crazy water drinker. On top of the coffee, I drink along with them. Okay, this is my last and final reading of the day. And it's Tammy Bambi. How are you doing today, Tammy? I hope this finds you well. Look at this. It's 4:30. I'm reading till 4:30. I was perfect timing today. In a minute, getting my boogie on. I'll probably do a little more dance. Well, I don't know, than my husband. I used to date a Hispanic guy who taught me how to do all the different Spanish steps. And I love the rhythm. But my leg doesn't always let me. But I'll get out there and do so. My husband won't dance to it. He likes the music. He just doesn't know how to do the steps. I'm like, oh, I can teach you. But the guy that's playing tonight, you can go on the internet and go on his website. It's Tony Scarpio, and he lives I think he lives out in Santa Barbara. He also owns property out here in Woodville, and he has part of his children are out here. Absolutely phenomenal voice. And I love him to death. So I'm really looking forward to tonight. Okay, Tammy. And I keep on thinking I need to actually invite my next door neighbors to go with us sometime because they would love this guy. Okay, the first card in the reading is Seven of Pentacles. I love this. Reap what you sow. Yes, this is a financial card, a good financial card. I know you're moving forward a lot in your energy and what you're doing, working with animals, stuff like that. I think this is going to pay off for you, or you're having financial stability. Whatever you do, whatever seed you have planted, you're getting ready to harvest them, though. That's great energy. I love that. And I love that it's the rose bush. The roses covered with pentacles, too. Absolutely love the way this deck was done. Okay, the next card in this is that Ace of Wands, that fire energy, and you're full of fire right now. This is that creativity, that fire, that strength, that you're moving forward. It's a great card. I love this. In the center of reading, you've got the Four of Cups, and oh, what a cute card this is. This is a turtle that its face looks like a donkey. The cups are floating in the water, though, and he's floating along on the log, worried about it. And look at the dolphin in the back, bringing them opportunity from behind. Remember, cups are abundance. These are abundant opportunities, so don't turn down any offers that come your way. Take into consideration everything. This is going to lead you in a good emotional place. Use your empathicness that you'll feel it's right. Yes, manifesting it. It's sort of like a manifesting energy, but you'll know emotionally. You will know inside your heart, with that empathic ability you have of just feeling like it's the right thing coming towards you. 5 Central Time. Yep. I will be on by 5 Central tomorrow. In fact, I may, before I shut my computer off, go ahead and set the show up so it's ready to go for tomorrow. Maybe even Sunday. I'll get them both out there and advertise. Okay, this is leading you into the Three of Swords. I don't think you're going to have a lot of heartbreak in here. I think it's this heart-shaped cake you're cutting into. Rather than having a broken heart, being stabbed in the heart. And my guides are laughing. They said, yeah, we gave you this card for the fun. This isn't heartbreak. Heartbreak was from your past. You've worked through that energy, and now you're moving forward into better energy and making the good decisions in your life that are financially helping you. They're leading you here to that money tree, that money rose bush. Talking about money, my cats will not leave. I have a money tree here that I bought just a few days. Isn't it pretty? It's supposed to bring you money luck. Keep on knocking it over. My shelves are too. I'm gonna have to rearrange my shelves. I can put it behind me so they quit. They're trying to climb it. No, Lily, no. Lily, you better back up. I'm gonna get you. I'm just gonna show you her. She's really cute. She's the firstborn of the kittens from the first litter. She's the only one that survived. Hold on. She is a sweet little thing. Look at her. I call her Lily. She knows her name. She knows her name. She is a really sweet little cat. So I'm a crazy cat lady, for sure. Just not single anymore. Sort of miss being single though, because I was single for most of my life. Anyways, the next card out there, Tammy, is Temperance. You know my card. Like this, the magic mushroom card. Decisions. Anyways, I love this card. I just love the story of Alice in Wonderland. But yeah, Temperance, this is taking care of yourself. This is being patient, self-care, knowing that you're going in the right direction. But remember, you've got to take care of yourself so you can take care of others and you can take care of all those puppies in your life. Yeah, my single puppy lady. And the underlying card of the reading is the death card. This is not death, as you well know, following us. This is endings and new beginnings. So you're ending a cycle and you're beginning anew, which is always nice. We like those new beginnings. Don't fear change. It's not necessarily change. It's just a new opportunities coming your way. With the Ace of Cups, your cups will runneth over. I like this is depicted in 2 cups. Cups also are signs of abundance and emotions, and they're very positive cards. They're bringing abundance. You get the 2 of Cups, working with other people in partnerships. And once again, more cups. And of course, we've got the rabbit, the hare, and the one that gives the tea party. I can't think of his name. The Mad Hatter in that card. And your moving energy is that Knight of Wands. And look, that is that Knight of Wands. It's that fire energy, that Leo energy. And he's charging forward and taking action. This is the fastest moving card. One of the fastest moving card in there. He takes charge. He charges forward. He's got good plans. And he's got directions. And this is giving you, that's funny, the Knight of Wands and the Strength card. And you're using all your inner strength to go forward in this time of need. Oh, yes, you are doing that. You're taking care of you. Good. Well, you've got a lot of strength. You have been through a lot, and you have the strength to just keep on going and moving forward. Very positive cards, Tammy. Always getting good cards for you. So, blessings to you and everybody in the room. I am so glad you all joined me today. I will be on tomorrow at 2 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and set that up for right now, so I'm up and ready to go tomorrow. I will set my alarm to remind me 10 minutes before I'm supposed to be on the air to remind me so I don't get sidetracked, because God only knows I get sidetracked. Well, we've been working. My husband and I have been working in the yard. He has taken the second day off I've made him because he overdoes it when he does anything around the house because he still has back problems. So we are putting in new irrigation lines. into the flower beds. We've got all the flower beds cleaned up, and we've been behind on things like this all year because both of us have been healing. And so I'm reseeding some of the I have I have these huge flowers. I should post some if I think about it, I'll post some pictures on my community page so you guys can see what my flower beds look like last year. But I've taken all the primrose, the Mexican primrose, which are like a small poppy, like a California poppy, except for they're light pink. They're really pretty flowers. And I'm replanting all those along with some Cosmo and a bunch, but I'm seeding it in, and it's starting to cool off, and we will go back up in the 90s, but they're very drought resistant plants. And of course we're putting the new sprinklers in so I can keep them moist because it won't take a lot of water. So I can just turn the water on for a few minutes off and on during the day without violating the watering trends, because we have no lawn. So they're misters, they're low to the ground misters, so that they won't even see it if they drive by, because they don't run long enough to drip water down the sidewalks or anything. But just enough to keep the new beds up and going. I found a ton of lilies that have naturalized that bloomed out earlier that are reblooming. So I pulled those all up out of the garden and I put them in a great big pot, because when we move, I want to take those kind of things with me. I transplanted a bunch of my grandmother's iris from her house. It's gone through her house, my mom's house, now my house. And I've got some of it stored away, ready to move. It should be good still, but I will pull some more because I'm going to pass them on to my daughter in her new house. She's in escrow right now. They did find a house. They were buying a condominium. They backed out of the condominium. I'm sort of glad because it was going to make them very house poor, but they picked a beautiful house. She sent me pictures. And with the pool, which I think the kids are going to absolutely love having a pool. But so they're in escrow now, and their house is still for sale in Pennsylvania. But I feel like that's going to sell anytime now. They've had a lot of interest on the house. She found out that they don't negotiate sales price. They expect that when somebody, whatever they ask for the house, that's what for the pay. I've never heard of such a thing anywhere in the world before. I guess that's what they do in her area. And she told her real estate agent, no, we'll negotiate. If they want to make an offer for less, we'll consider all offers. They want to sell the house. And they've got it priced such that they can negotiate it. So, but anyway, so they're in that mode. Of course, she's mad at me because she wants me to just uproot and move. And I said, well, honey, there's a lot going on in my life right now. Over the past couple of years, I couldn't just uproot when I've just been out of the hospital. I've had surgeries, and then everything going on. Yeah, well, sure you can. I'm like, no, you can't. You have to be healthy to move. It's not like we have a job waiting for us where we have to report on such and such date. I said, this is a voluntary move at our age. We're both retired. So, we need to do it in our space and time. She gets really mad at me because she wants me to live near, but stay out of her life at the same time, which is sort of interesting. I think she just wants to be able to drop the kids off, which I have no problems with. I miss my grandkids. Anyways, I'm going to let everybody go. You guys have a beautiful rest of the day. Hopefully you can come back tomorrow and do more readings. And Sunday, of course, I'll be doing oracles. And I will see you tomorrow. Like, subscribe. If you feel like donating and supporting the channel, please do. Won't stop you. Blessings to you all, and I will see you tomorrow.